Mountain pose on your mat. So once again, we're working with the energy of the new moon here. Just let your breath start to smooth out. So settling the breath, noticing if there's any kind of roughness and where can you get it smoother. All right, let's make sure the feet are grounded here. All four corners of the feet, good contact with the earth. Lift your toes, spread them out, bring them back down. Good alignment here, hips over the ankles, shoulders over hips. Ears over shoulders. And we will do a lot of heart opening today. We start our heart opening by turning the palms forward. So you can already feel that, right? And then allow your breath to deepen. So we're going to take a nice deep exhale, press belly button to the spine, and then inhale. Fill your body with energy. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And one more deep, deep inhale. And exhale. All right, now bring your hands to your heart. So in this phase of the moon, we set intentions. So go ahead and either defocus, or if you're comfortable doing so, close your eyes. Imagine that big, round, black moon. Okay, the moon is there. It's big, it's round. It just has no light. And that's a nice blank space for you to visualize or write your intention. So think of an intention you have either for just the very near future, this class, or longer into the future. You've got that big, round, blank space. Set your intention. Now, exhale, and as you inhale, bring your fingertips up toward the sky. Turn your palms out and just let go of anything that won't serve your intention right now. Just let it go. Shake it out, move it around. And now we're going to bring lots of energy into that intention. So palms out, inhale, energy up. Feel your whole body lifting. Palms touch and hands come to your heart. We're taking the hands down again 2 more times. We're feeding our intention here, feeling the energy between your hands and bringing that to your heart. And last time. And end with your hands to the heart. All right, let's shake it out, get things moving. Take those feet slightly wider than hip width distance. Knees and hips moving. So we're going to move into our spinal sequence, and we'll start with some nice heart opening in our cats and cows. Now it is equal movements, but think about the heart. So your feet are slightly wider than hip width distance. Right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right. Round into your cat. And then open big into your cow, elbows back. Left hand comes to the right shoulder, right hand to left. The lower body is moving with you. Cat, open, cow. Right hand first, cat, cow. Left hand first, and open. Right hand, open. Left hand, open. Last round here, right hand, open, left hand, open, and come back to standing. Let's try mountain pose with the big toes touching. And just breathe. See if you can feel that energy moving through your body here. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to take the feet hip width distance now and start opening the side body. So goal post your arms here. Plant your feet. The feet are going to stay planted. Think about taking the ribs away from the hips and reach up with those arms as far as you're ready to go right now. Reach up. Now we're going to tick-tock just 15 degrees to the right and come back up. And now go 30 degrees to the right and come back up. And now go 45 degrees to the right and come back up. Let's go left. 15, up, 30, up, 45, up. Now bring your hands to your shoulders. Okay, we're still aiming to get the ribs away from the hips. We're going 15, up, 30, up, 45. So we're warming up here. That's why we're only going to 45. Let's go left. 15, 30, 45. Come up. Now take your arms back up, reach up, and slowly go over to the right until you feel like you've gone far enough. Keep your left leg, left foot planted. So you might be back at 45, you might be deeper. Come on up, reach up, and take it to the left until you're ready to stop. But that right foot stays planted, the shoulders are stacked. Inhale, and let's just shake it out. Give those shoulders a break. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to take the feet mat width distance, toes turned out, bending the knees. They're going over the toes. Let's work this for a few times here. I was going to say a few minutes, but we don't really need a few minutes. We just need a few times. Okay, so we're going to take the hands to the heart with the palms facing down, bend the knees out, and twist to the right, and center, and left, and center. Okay, straighten your legs. Now, as you bend your knees, twist right, elbows bent, and center. Bend your knees, twist left, elbows bent, and center. So every time we come center, even though I keep forgetting to tell you this, straighten your legs. All right, let's try that again. So we go right, up, left, up. We're going to add on here. Right, up. Now back to the right, but long arms. Up. Left with bent elbows. Up. Left with long arms. Up. So it's right, right, left, left. Here we go. Right, up, long arms, up, left, up, long arms, up, right, up, long arms, up, and left, up, long arms, up. Now we're just going to go right with long arms. Right, long arms, center, left, long arms, center, right, long arms, center, left, long arms, center. Now take it to the right and hold. Take your gaze towards your right fingertips. Turn your gaze to the left. Turn your gaze back right. Come center, left and hold. Gaze left, gaze right, gaze left. Center, reach up, step into mountain pose. Good. And shake things out. All right, we're going to do a little bit of chair action. So the knees and hips are nice and juicy. We're also going to be taking the arms back. So everybody has a block? Yeah? Okay, grab your block. Put it in between your thighs. Okay, so the narrowest edge in between your thighs. You could do this in a chair with or without the block, but the block really helps even when you're seated, because what we're aiming to do here is train the legs to stay in place without the knees buckling in or out. Okay, so we're going to gently sit back, bring the hands to the shoulders, and now keeping the knees and hips where they are, inhale, exhale your arms back. Now come up as you bring your arms forward and come into your chair, arms back. So it's nice and fluid, up and back. Is this making sense? Let me see. Up, yes, and back. Woo, we land in the heels, right? Smoothly up, smoothly back. And one more time. Great. And the next time you come up, just remove the block, shake out your legs, put the block nearby, because we're going to be doing toe taps and heel taps for our core. So we'll do it on the block. Of course, you always have an option to do it off the block. And if you don't have a block, that's fine too. Come to the top of your mat. Find mountain pose. Bring your hands to your heart. Revisit your intention. Can you see it in front of you? Inhale, fingers up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Half lift. Fingertips down. Step back to down dog. And let's pedal out the feet in down dog. Of course, your hands could be on a chair or the wall if this is a bit much for you right now for down dog. Press one heel down and hold. Press the other heel down and hold. Press both heels down and hold. And then we're going to come to seated mountain pose. Everything nice and even, hips evenly on the mat, heels, arms by your side, the spine is long. Let's do a feather breath to make sure that we're constantly elongating the spine. Okay, so bring your hands by your side. Long spine here. Now draw energy up from the earth. Inhale. Touch your palms together. Imagine there's a feather on top of your head. Turn your palms out. And as you exhale, press into that feather. Your spine gets longer and longer. Fingertips touch down. One more time. Inhale, lots of energy, lengthening the spine up. Pressing into the feather, lengthening the spine as you exhale. And shake everything out. Give it a nice shake. All right, so we will start on the block. And if you decide the block isn't me today, then feel free to remove it, okay? All right, so let's lay back. We're getting ready for toe taps and heel taps. Slide the block under, hands by your side, okay? Now, and the block is at its lowest edge, by the way. All right, we're going to start with the right leg. Take your right knee up to tabletop, point your toes. Slowly bring the toes, we're just tapping, we're not dropping, right? We're tapping the toes down and up. Tap the toes down and up, and bring your right foot down. left leg, left knee to tabletop, tap the toes down, gentle tap, and up, and tap down, and up, and left foot down. Raise a leg if you're okay. That worked for you. Everything's good. All right. So that's the first version, is the single leg version. Okay, and you can do that. Now you can try bringing both knees up, and if both knees doesn't work for you, then you go back to single leg. Remember, you can come off the block at any time. 2 knees up, tap down on the right, and up, tap again on the right, and up to the left, tap, and up, and tap, and up. Bring your feet down for a moment. Decide which one you're going to do. We're going 4 right, 4 left. So it's either right knee up or both knees. And here we go, nice and slow, tap. Those toes barely touch the mat. Tap. And tap. And tap. All right, we switch to the left, it's tap. And tap. Tap. Last one on the left, it's tap. Bring your feet down. Take a break here. Inhale and exhale. All right, now we're going to move into the heel tap. Okay, so being careful with this one. 2 feet on the mat. Just extend your right leg till that heel is 2 inches off the mat. Tap it down. Bring the right foot back in. Extend. Tap gently. Bring it in. Left side, extend. Gently tap. Foot in. Extend. Gently tap. Foot in. All right, let's try it with the right knee raised. And extend. Gently tap. Right knee back to tabletop. And again, extend. Tap. Tabletop. Bring it down. Left knee, extend. Tap. Table, extend, tap, table, and down. Let's come off these blocks for a moment. Give the spine a break. Butterfly. We'll get back to heel taps in a minute. Just butterfly your knees. Rock your knees side to side. Inhale and exhale. All right. So if you want to stay off the block, you stay off the block. If you're ready to come back onto the block, come back onto the block. 2 feet down or 1 knee up. Oh, did we do 2 knees up yet? No. So 2 knees up. Okay, here we go. We're doing heel taps. Extend right, tap down, bring it in. Extend right, tap down, bring it in, extend left. Remember the variations. Bring it in, extend left, tap down, bring it in. Okay, here we go. 4 heel taps of your choosing, 4 on the right, then 4 on the left. Here we go. Right, tap, and in, right, tap, and in, right, tap, and in. Last one on the right, and in, left, tap, and in, left, and in, left, and in, and left, and in. Bring your feet down. Come off the block and settle. Just wave your knees in and out. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's get some obliques while we're here. And we're going to have both feet on the mat. Take your right leg straight up. Take your left arm up. Now we're going to reach for the right foot with the left arm. Try not to lean into your right arm to do this. It wants to help, but we want to use the core. So left hand toward the right foot. Oh, you know what was helpful? Lift your right hand off the mat. Then your arm can't help. 2, reach. 3, reach. And 4, reach. Bring that foot down. Left leg up. Lift your left hand a few inches off the mat so it won't be tempted, that arm won't be tempted to help you. Right arm up and reach for your left toes and down. Reach and down. Reach and down and reach and down. Shake it out. Okay. So now we're going to do the double leg, double arm version of that. Take it up, bring your arms up, take your palms together. If this doesn't work for you, you'll go back to the one we just did, which is excellent and fine all on its own. So here we go. Legs are up, arms are up. Take your hands to the right, reach and down. Take your hands to the left, reach and down. Wiggle your feet at me if this is making sense. Okay, all right. Reach to the right and down. Reach to the left and down. Okay, one more to the right and down and to the left and down. Now hug your knees in and rock side to side. So that was excellent. The toe taps and heel taps are excellent for your front hip flexors. So now we'll stretch the rest of our hips. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and with your both knees bent, both feet on the mat, go ahead, bring your right knee in, clasp your hands around your right hamstring. We're going to extend the right leg and bend it. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Now, if you can reach your shin, go ahead and bring your hands around your shin. If you still have your hamstring, that's fine. Just draw your knee closer to you. So we're getting more in the back hip, the hamstring area. And release. Bring your left knee in, hold on to your hamstring, and extend and bend, extend and bend, extend and bend, extend and bend. Now, shin or hamstring, draw that knee in closer. And release. Extend both arms and both legs. Inhale. Draw your right knee in towards you. Hit shin or hamstring, right? Extend your right leg, arms overhead. Draw your left knee in towards you. Extend both knees in. And release. Feet to the mat. Gentle butterfly of the knees here. Come to hands and knees. Okay, so we are going to do sunbird, more heart opening, more bringing light into the body. Okay, so hands and knees. You can do sunbird at the wall. You can do sunbird with your hands on a chair. You can do sunbird even if you're sitting on a chair, do the arm stuff. Okay, so decide where you want to be, hands and knees if that doesn't bother you. If you need a variation, let me know. All right, so we're on hands and knees here. The knees are under the hips. Now the wrists are under the shoulders, but if that bothers your wrists, your hands could be farther forward. Take your right leg back, lift that right leg, point the toe, lift the right leg some more and lift the heart. And now we're in sunbird. The heart is shining forward. Bring the right knee down. Left leg back, left leg lifts, heart shines forward. This is sunbird. And release. So that's our move. Everything else is fluff and add-ons, okay? And optional. So let's come into sunbird on the right. Right leg, heart lifts. Now dance your sunbird, elbows bend, head, forehead toward the mat. Press up, right knee down. Sunbird left, lift it up. Dance it down, elbows, forehead comes toward the mat, might even touch. And left knee down. All right, wiggle those hips. Let's get off the wrists for a moment, shake things out. Raise your hand if you have any questions. Everything good? All right, so our final move in the sunbird sequence is into three-legged dog. I'll show it really quick. We don't do it that often. So we're going to go sunbird. You could stop here. Dance. You could stop here. Or bring your back leg down and lift into three-legged dog. Knees come down and do it again. Good? Make sense? Remember, you stop where you stop. Sunbird is our move. We're opening the heart. Okay, here we go. Sunbird on the right. Right leg, heart shines forward. Dance it down. Right toes down. Tuck your left toes. It'll help you push off and up into three-legged dog. Left knee comes down. Right knee comes down. Sunbird on the left. Lift. Dance it down. Left toes down, tuck your right toes, push up into three-legged dog. Right knee, left knee, shake it out. Come on up, shake out those wrists. We're going to go through that one more time, okay? So tabletop here. Sunbird right. Dance it down. Three-legged dog. Left leg is up. Left knee, right knee. Sunbird left. Dance it down. Foot down, three-legged dog. Right leg lifts. Right knee down, left knee down, child's pose. So take a child's pose that's comfortable for you. Rest your head on your hands, your fists, your block if you want, or on the mat. Just make sure your head is resting. And then start to find your way to downward facing dog. As you journey towards your hands, take your feet a little wider each time until you wind up mat width distance apart with the feet. Bring your forearms to your thighs. Bring your hands to your heart. Exhale. And as you inhale, fingertips up toward the sky. Step into mountain pose, legs touch, feet touch. And take a couple of breaths here. Now take a moment to shake things out. So that was a really vigorous start to practice. Is everybody awake? Ready to start practice now? Yeah, there we go. All righty. Let's calm things down for a bit. We're going to do brush hands. All right, so We know we want the feet at least mat width distance apart. You might like yours even wider, so turn in the direction that you need to. The toes are turning out, and we plie. Yep. Now remember, brush hands, it's gentle, it's smooth, so keep it, at something that feels great to you. Gently float your arms up, inhale as you plie, brush your hands down the wall. Take it up and brush. And just go at your own pace. This will be our last time. So the next time your arms are up, bring your hands to your hips. Turn your right toes to the right, left toes in at an angle. Turn toward the right. We're going to brush hands over the right leg. Inhale the arms up and brush over your right leg. Last one, arms up and back to center for brush hands. And then bring your hands to your hips. So we set it up on the left. Left toes face left, right toes in at an angle. Turn toward the left and brush hands over your left leg. And last time, arms up, turning back towards center, brushing hands. 4 times down and up. And then come back to mountain pose. All right. Whew. Shake out your shoulders. Move those arms around. Shake out your legs. Okay, so we'll do a nice sun salutation. All right. And we're going to just keep it fairly basic. You've been doing a lot of work. So let's come to the top of the mat. Inhale and exhale. Float the arms up, inhale. Exhale into a swan dive. Take a half lift. Fingertips down, lunge back on the right. And then come into plank, knees up or down. If your knees are up, roll to the very tips of your toes. Chaturanga. And a nice little cobra here. Release, down dog. So we're nice and settled, 4 points of contact in our down dog. And let's come back into that 3-legged down dog that we were doing with the sunbird. Take your right leg up. Inhale and exhale and be balanced between 3 points here. Now bend your right knee, pull through, and just take whatever step is available to you right now. Big step forward and walk the rest of the way. Feet to the hands. Half lift. Forward fold. Float the arms out and up. Palms touch. Hands are coming right through center. We're going back down. Fold. half lift, fingers down, lunge back left. Come into your plank, knees up or down. Chaturanga. And let's do 3 rolling cobras. Okay, so shoulders toward the ears, down the spine. Shine your heart forward. Make sure there's not a lot of work happening in the hands here. And release. And again, lift and release. Lift into cobra and release. Now we're going to make a pillow with our hands here. Okay, and before we bend the knees and rock the hips, we're going to extend the right leg way out, point the toes, extend the right leg back, and lift it. Bring it down, extend, and lift. Bring it down. Now extend the left leg way back. We're just pressing back through the toes. Lift the left leg. Release, extend, lift, and release. Now bend your knees. Let your hips move side to side and your legs release the spine. All right, let's all come into down dog through table. So bring your hands under your shoulders. Come into table. Let your spine be in neutral in this table. So we've done a lot of back bending, right? Heart opening. So we're going to let the spine be in neutral here. And we'll just round into the cat. Take your gaze toward your thighs. That's what they are. And come into a neutral spine. Round into a cat. Neutral spine. Now tuck your toes, and as you round into your cat, lift your knees and find down dog. Now we'll find a 3-legged dog with the left leg up. Bend the left knee, pull it through, step, and continue your journey. Feet to the hands. Take a half lift. Fold forward. Float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release. All right, and shake things out here. Okay. All right, let's do a little balancing tree here. Okay, so find your feet hip width distance apart, nice and grounded. Find your drishti, spot that isn't moving. Hands to the hips. The mind is nice and calm, right? We raise the right heel. Turn that right knee out, but the hips are both still facing forward. Bring your right heel to your leg, and then, if you're ready, bring your right foot up and hands to heart. So find a tree. Fine to come in and out of balance. We're teaching the body. Find balance and release. All right, ready on the left, hands to hips, left heel up. Kickstand it, find your drishti. Come into tree. Tree in this case might be with your toes still down, might be with your foot up, might be with your foot way up. It's up to you. And release, shake it out. All right, we're going straight into tree on the right. Should have told you what side, right? Okay, let's just open that leg out and in. I only touched down because I was losing my balance. You don't have to touch down if your balance is allowing you not to. Out and in, back to tree, hold it, and release. All righty, that's my challenging side. Let's go ahead and tree on the left. Take the leg out and in. Leg out and in. And one last time, and back. Shake it out. Okay, this time we're going to do arms out and in. Ready? Tree on the right, arms out and in, out and in, out and in. Last one, and in, and release on the left, out and in, out and in, out and in, and out and in, and shake it out. Now I know you would be disappointed if we didn't do arm and leg, right? So let's give it a shot. All right? So remember, if you lose your balance, that's great. We're training the body. Let's go tree on the right. Here we go. Out and in, out and in, out and in. Last one, and in, and release. Give me a thumbs up if that went better than you thought it was going to go. There you go. All right, let's try it. Tree on the left. Out and in, out and in, out and in. Last one, and in. Whoa, 2 feet to the earth here. Just find balance in your mountain pose. All right, now we're going to just take a nice little wide-legged stance, like super wide. Bend the knees, bring the hands to the thighs, and just start to move around here. So let the body move fluidly, stretch out anything that's starting to feel like it wants to or needs to move a little more. Come back to center, bring your hands to your hips, come halfway up, press through the feet, slowly come the rest of the way up, and find a way to get your legs closer together, step or hop, however you like. Scan your body from head to toe, see if there's anything else you need to do. As you get ready, we get ready to come back down to the earth here. If you have a blanket, anything like that, go ahead and get it. And we'll meet at the top of the mat. Now visualize, right, your big round, big black round spot. Visualize your intention there. Is it brighter? Is it more clear? You've been feeding energy into it. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift, fingertips down, down dog. And bring your big toes together. Take your knees to one side, hips to the other. Switch, 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 switch. Come center, knees down. Sit off to the side and find seated mountain pose. Let's do a nice feather breath to lengthen the spine. Inhale, draw the arms up, lengthen. Turn your palms out and exhale, crown of your head presses into your feather. fingertips down. All right, let's shake it out. We're going to do a little forward folding here. Okay, so we're keeping the legs long, the feet flexed, and the spine long. Okay, we're folding from the hips. So let's start with the arms up and just reach, reach, reach forward. The spine is long, the arms are staying by the ears. And then when you're done, when you've reached your edge, let your hands drop to the mat on either side of your legs. So your hands might be by your thighs, might be by your calves. If you happen to be that close to your feet and you want to hold your toes, hold your toes. And then bring it up and release. Now take your legs into a V. So whatever V is comfortable for you right now. Your feet are flexed, arms are up, palms forward, folding from the hips. Reach, reach, reach. Let your hands come to the mat. Gaze past your fingertips. Arms up, inhale, exhale down. Did your spine lengthen as you brought your arms down like it does for feather? So that's a good habit to get into, right? Thinking about all lengthening the spine. All right, let's take the feet together for cobbler's pose, Baddha Konasana. Your heels are going to be either far away from your pelvis or closer to your pelvis. We don't want the knees up like this. So bring your knees to comfortably within range of the earth here, and then draw your heels in to where your knees are still not hiked up. Does that make sense? All right, here we go. Hands are on the shins to start with. Bring your spine nice and long. Now inhale the arms up, turn your palms forward. Reaching, 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 folding from the hip creases, long spine, hands to the mat. Press your palms into the mat as you inhale, look up, exhale, deepen, keep the spine long. And then with long arms, reach up, exhale, bring your hands under your thighs, help your knees up, straighten your legs, and shake things out. Inhale and exhale. All right, wiggle your toes. I was watching something yesterday about balance, and the chiropractor made the case for sometimes we're not in good balance because our toes aren't really in good contact with the earth, and that's because the toes sometimes turn up. So we're going to bend the toes, right? Roll them down, release, roll them down, release, roll them down, release, and wiggle. Shake your legs out, wiggle your toes. Okay. All righty, we're coming down. Just thought of something. All right. It's a bad idea to think while I'm in the middle of something else. All right, take your feet to the mat. Your spine comfortable here. We're going to do spinal release. Bring your right knee in. Clasp your hands around your right leg. Take your right leg up. We're going to start with that bend and stretch that we did. Bend and stretch. Now take your leg straight up. We're pressing the leg away from us into the hands, clearing the spine. And then release. Whew. Keep holding on to your thigh, but we just release the tension. Now press your press your leg into your hands and release. Go ahead and bend your knee. Take your left arm out from your shoulder. Hold on to your right shin or hamstring and take that right leg out to the side and back to center. Now keep it center. Take your left hand outside of your right leg. Extend your right arm from the shoulder. Extend your left leg any amount and draw that right knee over to the left. Keep your right shoulder grounded. Turn your gaze toward your right fingertips. Come back through center. Take your right ankle across your left thigh. Bring your hands down by your side. Raise your legs and just tap the toes down and bring it up. Tap down and bring it up. Tap down and bring it up. Tap and up. Cross tightly at the thighs and let your hips rock around. Don't have to hold on to anything. One direction and the other. Now release 2 feet to the mat, butterfly. Left knee in, hold on to your left thigh. Take your left leg up and we bend and straighten. Now hold the left leg up and press your leg into your hands. Resist, 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 and release the tension. Press your leg into your hands. Resist, 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 and release the tension. Take your right arm out from your shoulder. Hold on to your left shin or hamstring. Take your left leg out to the left and back to center. Okay, now come back to center. Take your right hand outside your left leg. Extend your left arm out from the shoulder. Extend your right leg and take that left knee across the body. Keep your left shoulder down. Take your gaze toward your left fingertips. Now come back through center. Let your left ankle come across your right thigh. Your hands are down by your side. And we're going to lift the legs and tap the toes down. Lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, and tap. All right, now bring it in, and we're going to cross tightly at the thighs and circle around. And go the other direction. Okay, now come back to center, release, unwind the legs. Just let your spine be in neutral here and wiggle those fingers. Extend and wiggle. Rotate the wrists one direction and the other. Let your head move side to side. All right. We're going to raise the right leg, point and flex. Circle one direction and the other. Bring it down, left leg up, point and flex. Circle one direction and the other. Bring your foot down. Now scan your body from head to toe. Take any final alignment adjustments or moves that your body is asking for and find your way into final relaxation. Inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, let your body just melt onto the earth. Be in final relaxation. Begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. On your next inhale, extend. Exhale, draw in. Find your way over to a side and back up to a nice, easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.